Hi Kolkata Shorts. Hello from Athens, Greece. I wish you success in your 10th festival. My name is Panos Bournias and you honored me to participate at your festival with the movie Across the Lake. Unfortunately, the co-director and writer and my dear friend OHary is not with us anymore, so I will try to answer your questions by myself. The film's idea is based on a very old Mesopotamian story that has been rewritten by Somerset Maugham, and the title is Appointment in Samara. It is a metaphor on the inevitability of fate and the end of a man's life. There have already been other movies, TV shows, comics, and animations based on this story. Each one, of course, has a different approach and a different style. What drove us to make the movie was our pure pleasure for shooting. The challenges we had was the story itself at first. It was a really short story and its complexity is kind of mathematical with zero atmosphere. We instead wanted to have an atmosphere. Bali in Indonesia, especially on the mountains where the movie is shot, has a very haunted atmosphere. So we changed the line of the story and we added a few things to achieve this. The movie has two levels of reality. A mystic level that is visible to the one of the two characters, the Asian servant, but not visible to his European master, who is the second character, and another level that is the rational, normal world that is visible by both of them. Financial and managing in a small movie is pretty straightforward. The actors were friends of ours. We spent some money on the crew, on logistics, transportations, donations to temples, etc. We did ourselves all the major creative and executive works, and we followed a very controllable and simple style of shooting that was actually our creative decision also. That is not so bad if you consider that this is a 17 minutes movie with 7 locations and many setups. We had a very basic setup, so we were running from location to location just to catch up the light and the good weather. As always in an indie movie, what you program and what you get are substantially different. Our actors were amateurs, so we had to adjust the style of the movie to the performances that we were having from the actors. We had to invent small scenes with the available people as extras to give some texture to the movie. We tried hard to get all the material we needed to tell the story. We had a basic storyboard that we managed to follow by 85 to 90%. We had to work from 6 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the afternoon every day. The film is more of an art festival movie style. I believe that this kind of cinema has a different language from that of the studio mainstream movies, and this language speaks to an audience that we call cinephiles. Our movie is a short based on an ancient story about fate and death. It is shot in rare locations in Bali, Indonesia, and it has hints about reincarnation and colonialism. It is flirting with the fantasy and horror genres. It has a duet of male characters, has a good image and a well-layered sound. So I think that it must have an audience. As I said, the film recreates a very old and well-known story. We developed the story in our own way, and we hope that the audience will appreciate this. It is not necessary to know the story to enjoy the film, but in case that you know the story, it is nice to watch a variation of it. I would say to the emerging filmmakers that they must strive for honesty and originality in their movies. The more honest and clear the message of the movie, the more appreciation comes from the audience. I wish you many, many years of success and thank you for your hard work to promote short movies from around the world.